Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some game playing, how to beat Uncollected Storm Pyramid X. We're going to see at the end of this video, but first we're going to take on our first quick fight with Sorcerer Supreme Uncollected. And we are going to go into this fight. We already did the path. We got to Sorcerer Supreme. We're going to take one of the fighters on the team to defeat her very quickly. And we're going to take Star-Lord, as you can see, into this fight to defeat her. You guys could read what she's all about, Ring of Oblivion, etc., etc. She has all those different blessings, just like the Sorcerer Supreme that we have right now, doing right now, Stephen Strange. So here we go. We're gonna see that she has all of these passives and stuff like that. But what we're gonna do after this fight, initial fight, is we are going to take on Storm Pyramid X, and she is the one that we really need to know how to defeat, because she takes a lot more work than the Sorcerer Supreme, which is pretty much a very easy fight. And you will see that Star-Lord absolutely wrecks her with no problem at all. And then we're going to do the entire path to get to Storm Pyramid X. And here we go. We enter the gameplay fight. And as you can see, Star-Lord is just going to wreck her. This is a 5-star level 5 or 5-star rank 5 Star-Lord. Awakened, obviously. And all you got to do is hold the block, because he has so much block proficiency that he actually takes very little to no damage with those hits. And as you can see, he's actually healing up some there, and that is because of that willpower. So that's actually very good with Star-Lord. And here we go. So you want to have that mastery enhanced. And here we go. We're just going to wreck this Sorcerer Supreme. Absolutely no problem. You're going to see Star-Lord is still at 100% health. And he hits like a truck. Best rank up ever. I have never regretted ranking up Star-Lord to full rank for rank 5. And he's still not fully ranked up with Synergy. So we still have some Synergy ranking up to do with him. But as you can see, we are doing the event from Beyond. We already took care of Sorcerer Supreme, and now we are going to get into the gameplay with Storm Pyramid X. So we're bringing in Hyperion, Mephisto, Star-Lord again, Nick Fury, and Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. So the mindset for bringing in Stark, as we look at the map here, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, is his evades. As you know, Storm fires off those lightning bolts and it's very difficult to evade it. But Stark Enhanced Spider-Man has his built-in evades, and you will see that he is absolutely going to wreck her at the end. But let's take a path here. As you can see, I already completed a couple parts and tested off Storm Pyramid X with a couple different fighters. I want to tell you, Mephisto worked pretty good for a second, and also who was the next? Star-Lord did some damage, but again, they just do some damage. I think the most effective player, even Hyperion, I took up against her, but the one that did the most damage and was most effective, regardless of Mephisto or any one of these fighters here, it was Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. He did the absolute most damage and was most effective with evades and evading SP1s and SP2s from her. And we're going to get to her and we're going to complete this part here right now with Crossbones and Miles Morales, and we're going to take on this part to the right. And we're going to get to her, and I'm going to tell you that Hyperion is an absolute MVP on all parts in these quests. But obviously we're going to bring in Nick Fury to finish off Electro. We're just going to apply some bleeds and try not to take as much damage from him. We're just going to apply some bleeds, back away, and let him melt away. So I'm not really trying to attack into him too much. We're gonna just fire up that heavy. And as you can see, we're trying to back off here. We're gonna fire up that heavy again, build those bleeds. We're just gonna try to parry and back off. Missed that parry there. Got it there. But we missed fire on that one. Gonna fire up that SP2, jack those bleeds up, fire off the bleed, and hopefully back off and let that do its damage. And this should be all over. And that's it. One in the bin, one done. Couple more fights. We're going to be to that Storm Pyramid X, and then you're going to see the gameplay and tips on how to beat her. And this is going to be hopefully a very helpful video for you guys trying to finish these parts at Uncollected or any level. Absolutely wreck her. And there's no doubt that for the other parts, I'm always going to be holding Spider-Man Stark Enhanced on reserve to finish off that final fight, because he is absolutely MVP for taking her down. Again, we're going to just parry, lay off those heavies, build those bleeds up. Boom. We have the real Nick Fury now, so now we're going to really do some damage. We're going to build those bleeds again. Absolutely no problem. For this particular part, Nick Fury did a lot of the upfront killing, giving us enough reserve champions if we needed it to wreck the Storm Pyramid X. But again, we have a lot of Science champions on this part, so Nick Fury is going to be the MVP for this first half of this fight. He's going to take out absolutely everybody here. Now, Nick Fury would be absolutely so much better if he's already amazing, but if he did not have that regeneration built into him, and in his second phase, he would be so much more durable. But again, he would be probably unbelievably difficult to stop. So here we go. We now into Angela. And we're going to use Mephisto. He has the class advantage. And we are going to destroy her at this point. She is a very, very good champion for attack. She's also good for defense, but not quite as good. Most of these champions I find are much better for attack than for defense, because you're going to be so much better at using them and their utilities. But she's an amazing champion for attack. I do have her as a 5-star and 4-star, but she's not fully ranked up. She's just around 4, but she does some amazing kills. Her blade work is amazing, but absolutely no match for the 6-star rank 2 Mephisto. And I chose to rank up Mephisto to rank 2 because of that soul imprisonment against all players. So he is an absolute MVP for fighting anyone. It makes no difference who it is. That soul imprisonment does take away a lot of utility. And now get into the crossbones fight, because the crossbones is always a problem sometimes. And going forward, I'm going to start activating some boost here so that we get the full use and not have to go into units and stuff like that. So I always suggest, if you take it on these bosses and these fights, always do some boosting up before you get to them. It makes your champions a lot more durable, have a lot more health and attack. You do a lot more damage. And you will not have to go into using up of units and health potions, etc., etc., plus a ton of revives. So here we go. We're just going to bleed this guy away as much as we could anyway. And then we walked right into that. So that's you always got to give some leeway for mistakes, guys. You always going to make mistakes. You can't be always 100% on point with these fights. And hopefully we're going to take in Hyperion and show you and demo some gameplay with Hyperion. He's an absolute wrecking machine. You want to actually use that heavy to get some Furies. We only got 2 Furies that time, and then his SP1 to constantly damage over time the opponent. And as you can see, we could pretty much back away at this point and let him melt away. And Hyperion, absolute MVP. He's the 5-star awakened rank 5 Hyperion. So he and my Star-Lord are the 2 5-star rank 5 champions, and my Mephisto is the cleanup guy. As long as he finishes the fight, wins the fight, he gets that extra soul imprisonment. Persistency charge, which is absolutely good. We're going to use him here again. Guillotine, absolutely fantastic champion again. Again, she is very good for attack. So if you have Guillotine, do not hesitate to rank up Guillotine, because her blade work, and she is one of the champions as well, like Void, has that heal reversal with her blade work. SP2 totally devastates and heal reverse champions like Wolverine, etc. Fire up that SP1, place that soul imprisonment again on her, and as you can see, we keep her soul imprisoned, and we are just going to absolutely wreck her here. No need to use an extra SP on her at that point, and she is done. And now I believe, coming up through the boss herself, and this is the fight we've been waiting on, and this is Storm Pyramid X. She seems to be pretty awesome with gameplay. As you can see, 50% health, 100% attack. She has a return policy too. Whenever any of the defenders' buffs are nullified, they gain 40% of a bar of power. And then she has an aggression prowess. Every 2 seconds, the defender gains a prowess passive, increasing special attack damage by 50% per stack. When the defender is struck, you remove that stack. Again, nothing to worry about here. You just want to bring a high damage and a high evade champion to beat her. And we could take in Star-Lord here and do some serious damage, but he's not going to be as effective with the evades. He's going to be holding block on her damage to on her SPs to reduce damage, and he's very good at that. But check out Stark Enhanced Spider-Man with his evades. Again, dexterity, we're gonna evade everything here, absolutely no hits there. And then we're gonna come in, we're just gonna be careful, and we're just gonna attack. We're gonna fire off that SP2 to do some damage over time, shock damage with her. And here we go. And as you can see, not a whole lot of damage there this time, but the second time we fire off that SP2, he is going to absolutely devastate her. And then this is unblockable. His dexterity and his AI is actually taking care of most of these evades here. Again, we're doing some damage. She's down to 70%. The evades are just beautiful. In previous fights, when I took the other champions in against her, they all got struck by those unblockable hits, SPs, and they were instantly wrecked. But not Stark Spider-Man. I'm telling you, he is the best champion in the game to handle this Storm Pyramid X. And there you go. As you can see, that SP2 totally wrecked her down to 19%, and we're gonna go in for the kill after this evade. And that's a beautiful dexterity. Look at that. And then I almost had her clipped here. Boom, I was going in for it. The stun did not work. I thought the stun would take her out. Did not work. And we got wrecked there a bit. But no worries. I am telling you, that's the tip of the day. Bring in Stark Enhanced Spider-Man to take out this champion, and you should have very little problems taking her out. And then I'm just going to clean it up here with any one of the champions I have left. Star-Lord, the actual tank of a champion, just brings her down to the knees, and at the end absolutely devastates her. And as you can see, we're going to get some rewards, etc. here. And I'm going to show you where we are at in the gameplay right now. But again, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, so that you get email alerts on follow-up events. As you could see, we already 100% doctor's appointment, arrival. Just snapshot that there for the future reference. And again, 100% on these. Arrival is 100%. And then we're just going to be finishing up our worlds within and realms around us. And I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Work less, play more, enjoy life. Bye-bye, guys.